Did you know a stone-paved road built in the 1500s linked the first Spanish colony to a valley that would become the island's breadbasket? The Camino Real, laid out in 1521, was more than a path. It was the artery that carried people, goods, and ideas between Santo Domingo and the heart of the Cibao. Imagine long-handed workers carving stones into the landscape, their echo still heard in the wind that rushes through the valley today. Why did the Spanish invest so heavily in this road? And what secrets does it guard? From the capital's bustling harbor to the hills of Santiago de los Caballeros, the Camino Real was a lifeline for early colonial commerce. Farmers in the Cibao shipped sugar, coffee, and indigo along its stones, while merchants from Europe sent spices and cloth in return. By 1550, the highway had become a symbol of Spanish power, a tangible proof that the island could sustain its own economy. Yet the road's importance went beyond trade, it also carried soldiers, missionaries, and settlers who shaped the island's cultural mosaic. Agriculture flourished along the Camino Real, giving rise to numerous colonial sugar mills, known locally as ingenios. These factories, like the one at Tsipi near Azua, were centers of labor and technology, harnessing enslaved Africans and local workers to churn cane into sugar. The mill's output fed the colonial elite and fueled Spain's global trade. But it also sowed the seeds of future resistance. The road itself became a witness to the harsh realities of plantation life, a silent observer of the daily grind of those who worked the land. In March 1844, the road became a battlefield when forces from the Dominican Republic clashed with Haitian invaders at Azua. On March 19, Dominican troops repelled the attack, marking a turning point in the country's fight for sovereignty. A month later, the first naval battle of the nation erupted near Tortuguero, south of Azua, in April 1844. These clashes were fought along the very same lanes that once carried sugar and spice, turning the Camino Real from a conduit of commerce into a corridor of conflict. The Fuerte de la Concepción, built in 1672, stood at the northern edge of Santo Domingo, overlooking the road's western wall. Designed by Juan Bautista Ruggiero, the fort's ramparts and cannon placements were meant to guard the city from seaborne attacks. Its location allowed defenders to monitor the approach of any hostile force traveling along the Camino Real, turning the road into a strategic asset for national defense. Today, the fort stones still echo the whispers of artillery and the footsteps of soldiers who once stood guard. Further south, the Basílica Catedral de Santa María la Menor, originally consecrated in 1511, sits near the road's junction with the city's main plaza. Its gabled towers and Baroque interior tell a story of faith interwoven with empire. The cathedral's foundation stones were laid by the same hands that paved the Camino Real, linking religious ambition with colonial infrastructure. Visiting the cathedral today, one can almost hear the chants that once echoed beside the road's cobbles. Fast forward to the 1960s, when the National Planning Office, ONAPLAN, began redefining the island's regions. The old Camino Real's route influenced new highways like the Duarte and Mela roads, which branched out from the city's outskirts. In 2004, the government expanded planning zones from 3 to 10, pushing the road's legacy into modern development plans. The original path, once a colonial artery, now guides contemporary traffic and regional connectivity. In the late 19th century, Santo Domingo boasted telegraph lines, a tram system, and electric streetlights, all of which relied on the road's alignment. The city's wooden tram ran along the same corridor that once saw horse-drawn carts, linking neighborhoods beyond the medieval walls. Even today, the old road's footprint is visible in the street grid. a silent testament to the city's evolution from colonial outpost to modern capital. The Camino Real's influence extends to today's tourism routes. Travelers heading to the Cibao often follow the same corridor that once carried sugar and slaves, now framed by vineyards and coffee plantations. Many modern highways trace the footsteps of the 16th century path, offering scenic views of terraced fields and historic haciendas. The road's legacy lives on, connecting past and present in a continuous loop of movement. Azua's cultural tapestry, its carnival, its poets, and its stone-clad history, thrives on the road's memory. The city's annual carnival, a colorful celebration of local folklore, traces its roots back to the colonial era when the road served as a conduit for cultural exchange. Literary figures like Hector J. Diaz, born in Azua, wrote about the road's impact on identity and memory. Today, the road remains an invisible thread weaving together the city's past and present. Agrotourism has found a home along the Camino Real's legacy. Visitors can ride bicycles along the old path, stopping at small farms that produce coffee, cacao, and tropical fruits. These agrotourism spots showcase the island's agricultural heritage, a direct descendant of the sugar mills that once lined the road. The experience is a tangible reminder that the road was not just a travel route but a lifeline for the island's rural economy. The modern highway Duarte, built in the 20th century, mirrors the route of the old Camino Real. It connects Santo Domingo to Santiago de los Caballeros, just as the stone road once did. While the new road is paved with asphalt, the same villages, fields, and river crossings remain visible, preserving the historic landscape. Travelers today can feel the echo of colonial footsteps beneath the tires of contemporary vehicles. So when you walk along the current highways or stroll through the Cibao's vineyards, you're tracing a path that began in the 1500s. The road that once carried sugar, soldiers, and stories is still alive. A living artery that shapes how the island moves. It's a story of resilience, transformation, and continuity, an invitation to explore the layers beneath the asphalt. What other hidden roads do you think shaped the Dominican Republic's history? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the island's past, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's keep uncovering these forgotten pathways together.